What's up, guys? I know this is a little late, but I just want to give a quick shout out to the LA Clippers on doing what many fans, outside of the tens of Clipper fans out there, thought were the impossible. That is to beat the Utah Jazz in Salt Lake City. I mean, that was just, I'm shocked. Pleasantly surprised, but shocked. I thought that the Jazz would just wipe the floor up with it because, after all, the Clippers are playing without Kawhi Leonard, arguably one of the best player available left outside of maybe Kevin Durant that's left in these playoffs. But still, gotta give them props. I gotta give props to Paul George for not playing like George Paul. Shout out to Skip Bayless. And not playing like Pandemic P, but actually playing like Playoff P. How about that? 37 points, 16 rebounds, and 5 assists. Doing it when everyone knew that you were going to be the guy outside the guy. It's man's game. So props to you, bro. Props to you. Props to you. And also want to give a quick shout out to Coach Tyrone Lie for having those boys believing last night. I mean, the way he out-schemed Utah, had Rudy Gobert, or not the new Defensive Player of the Year, on skates on defense. Actually beat him at his own game. Reggie, coaxing the great player Reggie Jackson, who added 22 points, as well as Marcus Morris, who finished with 25. Yo, man, I mean, that's what happens, man. I mean, it's all about the 48. How you play during the 48, no matter how you look on paper. I mean, good, bad, or indifferent. You got to show up, man. And props to the Clippers for doing so. Now, mind you, that was last time. It was only Game 5. They can clinch the series tomorrow night in Los Angeles, which they have a damn good shot of doing so now. As long as they don't get too high and too cocky and too full of themselves, I think they'll be able to pull it off. So, once again, props to the Clippers. Props to the tens of fans in Clippers Nation. And, Tyronn Lue can coach. And Paul George is no longer Pandemic P, but maybe he's Playoff P after all.